Hi guys, so today I have what I hope is just a fun little video. It's not really like a best of the best, like you really need this stuff and here's some amazing recommendations. This is just kind of like a lark. Like a few weeks ago I had this thought, what if I did a video just about really cute packaging? And I mentioned it in a video and a few of you were like, yeah, do that. So I don't know, it's just an idea. Maybe it'll flop, maybe you guys will love it. I did not want to include a ton of limited edition stuff because what's the point a lot of the time for just showing you stuff that I own that you can't get? There's no point. So I'm pretty sure that most of this is still stuff you can get. Let's start with blush. I love these Clinique cheek pops. This one just tried to jump out of my hands twice. I think it wants to die today, but not today, blush. You have survived. So reason I love these, very sleek acrylic packaging, but it's really the powder inside that's so adorable. These have that daisy kind of built into them. This one, for example, is Black Honey Pop. This is a beautiful kind of burnt deep nude shade. Really love it. They're all fairly pigmented. I also have Berry Pop and Peach Pop, which have been huge favorites. I've been talking about these a lot over the last year. I'm really a sucker for when the powder in a product itself has like a design in it. That's going to be a theme, I think, throughout this. This is from the brand Paul and Joe. I included this in my January favorites. It's just called Cheek Color CS 105. This, I believe, is a Korean product. Super adorable packaging. So it's cardboard, but it's got this little Siamese cat on it. And then inside you have this little tiny little powder puff, which is adorable. And then inside are these little balls. And not only are these little balls, but they have these three little cat-shaped ones in there too. Like, you cannot get cuter than this packaging. This brand in general just has the coolest packaging, designs, absolutely amazing brand in terms of packaging. Another brand that I think is well known, and it won't be a surprise for their packaging, is Too Faced. And just in terms of eyeshadow palettes, I grabbed these two. This one here is called the Sugar Pop palette. I think this is still available, and if it's not quite stocked, I know it does pop up like on things like Haute Look and stuff like that. So I love this. It's got these macarons on the outside, super adorable metal packaging. And then inside, of course, there's your actual shades. I use this a lot in the summertime. This shade Blackberry is beautiful for crease work, for deepening up your crease. But anyway, love this packaging. It's so cute and colorful. And then of course, you know, the chocolate bars. The chocolate bar original is not my favorite, and I did sell that, but I love this one, the chocolate bonbons. And I actually love this packaging way more than that one anyway. So this one obviously is the pink metal, and it's got the little hearts. And then inside you have your heart-shaped pans of eyeshadow too. Like, you know, it larkens back to a time when I was in middle school playing with makeup. You know, it's not the most chic brand, that's for sure, but they don't want to be. They want to be fun and youthful and that kind of thing. So, you know, it might not float your boat, but it does for a lot of people. I wanted to include this brush. It's not really packaging per se, but it's just a really cute design brush. This is from Les Swatches, which is a Canadian brand. Believe French Canadian, but this brush is just so pretty. It's got this white handle. It's called the Corsage Brush, and it's got these white synthetic bristles with the tips all in pink, and I just enjoy using this. I use this a lot for bronzer. It's not for me a very good blush brush because it's so floppy. It kind of doesn't really pick up and deposit blush very well, but it works really well for bronzer for me. So that's what I've been using that for, and I just think it's so pretty. So not sure honestly if this is still available or not, but the Kat Von D Monarch Palette, you know, Kat Von D in general, it's all based on her tattoo work. You know, she does all the drawings herself, all the artwork herself. It's definitely more edgy packaging, that's for sure. And like the Mi Vida Loca palette, for example, is just stunningly gorgeous. Didn't want to include that again because that's, you can't get that. But this Monarch palette, I think you can still get. It's got this just beautiful design on the front, and it actually has like skulls inside the butterfly when you look up close. And then inside, of course, the beautiful mirror with a design around it, and then there's your actual shadows. The shadows themselves, you know, I've sung Kat Von D's praises when it comes to eyeshadows forever. They are so good. This is super bulky packaging, but I still think it's gorgeous. So these are from Hard Candy. These are the Velvet Mousse lip colors. These are like matte lip colors, but they are not transfer proof matte. They're just, you know, they're not shiny, which is what the word matte actually means. But they come in these little tins, and the tin themselves, like the bottom color is the color of the actual product, and then you have this beautiful, I don't even know what it is, it just looks like a painting. And then you open it up, you've got a little mirror in there. This is what the actual lip product looks like in this little kind of bullet. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom, by the way, which is a beautiful shade for a lot of people. I did do a whole video about these when they first came out. The product themselves are a little hit and miss. I kept the two that I really liked the colors of, and the other two I returned because they were super patchy. But this one too is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color. Oh, so good. This one is in the shade Wisteria. So I just love how pretty that packaging is. Again, it's kind of bulky, but I'm okay with that. A little bit high end, but I've always loved the shape, the quality of these Dior Addict lipsticks. I'm not sure what the difference is. I think these are just the Addict in this kind of clear, semi-holographic one, and this one is the Addict Extreme. And then the actual packaging, this little pulley pulls out the lip product, which is in here. Now, I will say, for being so beautiful and luxe, I'm not in love with these at all. They are very moisturizing. This is in the shade Incognito, which is just a nude. They are very moisturizing. They do not last at all on your lips. I'm glad I got nudes though, because I'm able to use them kind of in the place of lip balms and use them up in that way and actually get my money's worth out of them. Two different lip products from Nars. You know, a lot of people don't like regular Nars packaging because it is that rubbery plastic that gets very dirty, and I get that, but these two don't really. This one is the new Velvet Lip Glides, and I just love, you know, how the acrylic square, and then it's just really cute. The other thing about these is for applying product, this little, it's not really a doe foot, whatever you call it, it's kind of a flat paddle shaped applicator. It's so good for dispersing the product on your lips. So I also wanted to include it for that reason. It's kind of a packaging point, isn't it? And then of course the Nars Audacious lipsticks. So this one, it's kind of matte black, but it's not that rubbery black. And these are magnetized, which is just so fun. I think we all love a magnetized lipstick. These, it has the word Nars written in the bullet too, which I appreciate. This one is in the shade Bridget. Honestly, you guys, I know people go crazy over these, but it's just not my favorite thing in the world. So there's the color there. It's very opaque. It's very matte. I just don't love the formula. I don't love the way it feels on my lips. There's something a little bit gritty about this that is not, it's just not for me. Another luxe thing that I think is beautiful that I really dislike intensely are these YSL Rouge Volupte Shines. This is in the shade number 17. Honestly though, the packaging is just so beautiful on these. Like, I just love to pull this out in public and apply it, you know, because I want to be bougie like that sometimes, but that's not really who I am. But every once in a while you want to feel that way. Anyway, there's the color. It's a nice color. The problem I have with this is the smell. I hate the smell of it. It's, ugh, I cannot stand the smell of this at all. And also, I hate that slippery feeling on some lipsticks. I want a cream lipstick to be a cream. I want it to feel pillowy on my lips. And those ones I just find to be very slippery and they slide all over the place. So that's why I don't like those, and I won't be buying any more of those. A couple of cute ones from the brand Quo, which is a Canadian brand. I love this packaging so much. These ones, they don't print on them what they're actually called, but this is the shade Gossip Session and this is Sinbad. I've got two of these. So they're silver and they have this like houndstooth in pink on them. So cute, but not, they are magnetic as well. And then the actual bullet has like a plaid thing on it with houndstooth in the bullet. Like, so, I just freaking love it when brands do that. It's just so extra. I just love that so much. And then this one also from Quo is super cute. Again, like, I will link everything because it doesn't say a shade on here, but it's just number 6. But these ones I'm pretty sure are still available. They have, it's kind of bulky, but I still like it. It's this blue acrylic, and then you can see through, there is a design through it. And then watch, like, I love this. It's like, yes, so fun. So there you go. And then this is a super cute color too. It's just a nice everyday mauvey pink in there. So love that. That's Canadian brand, Quo. Okay, getting away from lips again for a while. Who can say no to some hollow? Love this so much. This is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury lift and firm prism cream. The name is so long. I enjoy this. You know what, I'm also going to call this video makeup that makes me happy, because that really is the reason I personally love packaging. It just makes me happy. It gives me a little lift in my day when I put it on, and I think that's why everybody kind of likes packaging so much. And whenever I pull this out, I just love looking at the gold holographic. It's so much fun. And this is a really good product too. I use it all over my face under foundation to kind of give me a glow. And you know, some people use it as a spot highlighter, but I really love that product a lot. Oh, another palette I didn't talk about, which I talked to death last year, so I'm not gonna stay on here too long, but the Estee Edit. First of all, the system is so good. So these two are magnetic, they stick together. This magnet is so intense, it's not gonna come apart unless you pull it apart. But then this is like this matte glitter, like it's not gonna fall off. It's like this fabricy glitter, just beautiful. And then of course you can lift it up, and you have huge mirrors in here. And then I just love like even the shape of the eyeshadows. It just looks so cute the way it's in there. So you have the one side with eyeshadow, and then the other side is face products. But it's just such a well thought out, well put together, compact yet so sparkly and pretty. Like who doesn't love that? I have always loved this from Urban Decay. They have these afterglow blushes that come in this packaging, and their highlighter comes in that packaging too. And I love this because, you know, you've got the fancy UD logo. It's this beautiful gunmetal, and then you open it up and there's your product. But it's got like this, I don't know, what is that, lattice work or something behind, so it's something extra. They also have the color printed right on the back, you know, so it's really easy to see which one you're getting. Physicians Formula, I think, does packaging. They want to be the cutest of the cute when it comes to packaging. Sometimes I appreciate it from them, sometimes I really don't, if it's just bulky for bulk's sake. But I do really love the butter bronzer packaging. It's just so fun and colorful and tropical. And then of course it smells really nice, which is another thing about Too Faced I didn't even mention, but that does smell like chocolate. And then I have kind of really wrecked mine because I'm trying to pan it, but it has like this ripply effect in the bronzer in there. And this is such a good bronzer, the butter bronzer. It's just my holy grail. And then this one I love too from them. This is a highlighter. It's called the Shimmer Strips All-in-One Custom Nude Palette for Face and Eyes, and this is in Natural Nude. And it's just this little box, but it's got like these cute little squares, little bows in them, and then you just get your beautiful, beautiful highlight. This is such a good highlight right there. So that's also awesome. Couple last things from Essence really quickly. I just, right before this video, filmed my best of Essence video, and I'm wearing almost all Essence on my face today. But they do powders really well because they love to put little designs in their powders, and I'm really a sucker for that. So this one is a favorite of mine and has been for a long time. This is the Shimmer Bronzing Powder in the shade 20 Suntanned, but it's got like this woman standing there and then all these ripples behind her, which I've loved, and it just, like I said, makes me happy. And then this one is brand new from them. It's the Mosaic Blush. This is actually the blush I'm wearing today on my cheeks, and it's just so cute. Like, look at that mosaic pattern in there. This comes in 2 different shades. This is in the shade The Berry Connection. So love this so much. So there you go, you guys. Those are a bunch of my favorite packaging things that just make me happy when I pull them out and use them. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see you around for my future videos. And that is it for today. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.